Good morning, children. Happy to meet you again. Today, you will learn about the Unit 2 history, the world between two wars. Unit 2, the world between two wars. So, let me explain the heading. The two world wars refer that the First World War in 1914 to 1918, after the First World War and before the Second World War, that is 1939 to 1945. What had happened after the First World War? It created a great impact on almost all the European society, politics, and it changed almost economic condition of all the countries in Europe especially. So in the First World War, directly or indirectly, almost all the countries involved. But the impact, the war of impact, so it created a lot of changes among the countries that we are going to learn in this lesson. So the post-World War I, develops that leading to the Great Depression on politics across the world, and the unjust provision of treaty of Versailles after the First World War, and the fascism government led by Mussolini and Nazism led by Hitler in Germany is one of the reasons. It created a Great Depression. And third, the anti-colonial struggles and the decolonization process in the colonized world, especially in case studies of Indo-French, in Southeast Asia, and in India, the South Asia. The First World War shattered the global capitalist system throughout the country because it based on the imperialism of European countries. The First World War weakened all the powers financially and politically. So the trade and the finances imbalances led by the war, that it created a more depression in the country. So that is the harsh peace that followed created instabilities throughout the 1920s. The working classes, the struggle between the working classes and the ruling classes that control the government become intense. As a result of this, that fascism raised in Italy and Nazism emerged in Germany by Hitler. So the anti-colonial struggles got intensified, and the colonial powers were become very weak because of the war. So there was the high-known imperialism in Africa and during the period of interwar time, so that it created a great depression about all the countries, on all the countries. So what had happened? The development in the post-World War I. So the First World War led to the expansion of so many certain industries in the hope that the wartime would be continued. However, the First World War came to an end. So the industries that grew to meet the war requirements, so that to be modified or abandoned, as well as the huge stocks had to be disposed of, and the so many the workers had to be sacked. So many workers lost their job opportunities, so that this bred dissatisfaction among the working classes. So it created a discontent among the working class peoples, so that the situation was made worse by the political complications, so that caused because of the Treaty of Versailles. A new wave of economic nationalism which expressed itself as a protectionism or tariff barrier. So it created a worldwide economic depression among the countries. The war also placed a heavy burden of debt among each and every country in the Europe. So next one is the withdrawal of the American capital. At the end of the First World War, so America entered into the First World War as a debtor country. But at the end of the First World War, it became as a money lender country. So that after the First World War, the 1914 to 1918, America became a money lender country, being it giving loans to all the European countries. It encouraged all the countries. So being as a money lender country, America encouraged the flow of capital into Europe, so which helped the European country, the debtor country, to help to start a new investment. So the capital export also found the outflow of investments. So, but these investments yielded profit only after a period. So, because of this, there was a slump in US economy. So that the government imposed restrictions on the creditors, exposed in the meantime, there was a slump in US economy that the government exposed restrictions to export the capital into Europe, so that America stopped giving loan to all the countries. So that this created the export of, they stopped the capital to all the countries. This created a lot of discontent among the countries. So because of this resulted a steep decline in the volume and the value of export all over the world. So it made a great depression among the countries in Europe. Next, because of this, it leads a stock market crash in US. There was a share market decreasing. So the withdrawal of American capital is responsible for the stock market crash in US. So the withdrawal of American capital was aggravated by the US market crash in 1929. The first huge market crash was occurred on 24th October 1929. So this discouraged the investors as well as the consumers. So to such an extent, more and more, that all the people they began to start selling their shares, and they wanted to dispose of their stocks also, but there were no buyers. So this was followed by the failure of the banks and the American banks also. So American creditors also forced to recall their own fund, so that they were given to abroad, invested in abroad. So this stoppage of loans to Germany by America led to the failure of two great the Germany banks. And in England also found itself as a bankruptcy. Next, because of this, the breakdown of international system of exchange. So despite every measure such as the cutback of expenditure and increase the taxation, so this did not improve the situation of England, so that England, it decided to leave the gold standard. So what is gold standard? So gold standard is a monetary system of which the paper currency, the country's currency or a paper money that carried out a value of a linked with the gold. So all the countries followed this monetary system, each and every country in the European country, in almost all the countries. So the countries in the gold standard, so they agreed to convert the paper money into a fixed amount of gold. This is known as the gold standard. Every country following this only, you know already. So that when England decided to leave the gold standard, immediately the large number of nations started, they left the gold standard. After that, there was a new policy the nations started to follow, which was known as that protectionism. this they followed, and they wanted to devaluation of a currency. So the devaluation forced the creditors to stop lending the money. So this led to the worldwide credit contraction. So thus the defensive measures adopted by the various nations to safeguard their economic interest to lead an unprecedented decline in the world economic activity. So that the effect was so deep and prolonged that so all the economists and the historians call it this the Great Depression to the economic world. So that it leads the repercussion in politics. The economic depression changed the politics also. So that the depression changed politics, the society also. So what it changed? So the depression changed the political conditions in several countries in Europe. So that in England, the Labour Party was defeated. The Labour Party was defeated. So in the general election in 1929, 1931, and in USA, the Republican Party also rejected by the people, and it was in the succession of elections for about 20 years after the depression. So these are all the impact of after the First World War and before the Second World War. So this depression created a great economic economic depression on economic status. It changed the politics, everything. This led to the rise of fascist government in Italy as well as Nazism government in Germany by Hitler. So this chapter, following this chapter, that fascism and Nazism and all, in the next class we will read. Next we'll recall the lesson. So the Great Depression, the developments in the post-World War, what had happened? The depression had changed the economic status, it changed the political status, it changed the society also after the First World War. It turned out completely aftermath of the First World War. So it was a great important event in the history of the world. The withdrawal of American capital. So America was a debtor country before the war, but it became as a money lender country after the war. So it used to give money to all the countries, but because of the depression, it stopped the giving loan to European countries. It created a depression among the countries, and it led to the stock market crash in US also. So that because of that, the breakdown of international system of the total global capital system was changed because of the depression of economic conditions on the European countries, and the repercussion in politics also. It changed the political condition because of the depression of the economic status. So till then, I hope you all understood the lesson. This is the only one chapter in the Unit 2. Following this, the next chapter will be teach you in the next lesson. Thank you, children.